Welcome back to episode number 9 of our non-career mode here in Ligue 1 with 4 games to go until the end of the season. We find ourselves in a position to achieve the impossible 26 years ago, the last time Nantes won the league, and we are in a position to be able to achieve that. We just need to win our games. We do know it's in our hands right now. Monaco in second with 7 points. Clear of Monaco, PSG with 10 points above them, but they have that game in hand. The likes of Olympique Marseille there in the top 4, Lens, Brest, you've got Nice, Paris FC, Lille, and Toulouse, and we have got Olympique Marseille in 11th position. I think we faced Olympique Marseille in one of our games in today's episode. The bottom 3, you've got Metz, Le Havre, and Lorient just sitting in those relegation playoffs at the moment. In terms for the race for the golden boots, Malik Fofana a little bit of a surprise, leading the way. We know he's got potential, but a top goal scorer in Ligue 1, a little bit of a surprise. Ousmane Dembele not so far away though. Cairo Immobile for Paris FC, 15 goals. Masbon Hisse still got a chance with 6 games to go. The likes of Chris Wood, the new signing for Monaco this season, all in there as well. In terms of our last 4 games remaining, we will be facing Rennes, Olympique Marseille, we'll face Lens and Toulouse. So 3 of those teams right now, I think Olympique Marseille, Lens and Toulouse, they're all in the top 10 or top 11. And our final game of the season will be the Coupe de France finals, which we will face Olympique Lyonnais for 7 days to go until our first game in today's episode. Come on, lads. I tell you what, though, at this stage of the season, with so much at stake, a derby game, it's not what you want with 4 games to go and an opportunity to win the league. Derby Breton today, the derby of the West derby, 2 teams from the west of France facing each other. Rennes are a good side. They're a good side. We mustn't take them for granted here. They've got Loftus-Cheek in midfield. Esteban Lepole, one of the in-form strikers in the team. Zabiri being name, playing up front for them. They've got a good team, you know, Ryan. They do tend to play some end-to-end football. The last time we faced them, I can remember that. But Masman Hisse on 14 goals this season. He's got a chance for the golden boot. Can he win it, though, is the big question. I mean, so far, Rennes are controlling possession in their own half. Rainy condition never helps the occasion. It's not my biggest weather conditions, if I'm being honest. We struggle to create chances on rainy days like this, but look at this. Look at this for scintillating football from Rennes. And just like that, they are 1-0 up. Ludovic Blas with his 4th goal of the season. You just can't stop goals like this, man. I can't see where we went wrong with conceding this goal. It's everything from Rennes was just pure class, pure perfection. And they're 1-0 up in the first half. I said it's not what you want going into a derby game like this, or going into the end of the season like this, a derby game. You're either completely up for it, but if you're not, I mean, if there's one team this season that wouldn't want to see us win the league, Rennes it's got to be up there, you know, watching their rivals lift the league. They've got to try and do everything in their power to stop that from happening. Oh, Girassi, what a chance. What a chance. You should be scoring from that one, son. Oh, that was a big opportunity for Girassi to finish that first half. Unfortunately, we're still 1-0 down here, 52 minutes into the game. Ablani always finds space in that number 10 position. His ability to do that is one of the things that we've really enjoyed this season. Ben Hattab just not having enough pace there to get away from his man. That is his final contribution, though, as Hamed Barry comes on to replace him. I mean, some big weight on his shoulder, that young man coming up. Your team are 1-0 down, bringing up a 17-year-old. Oh, my goodness. Here is a mistake, and Hamed Barry drives us forward. And with his first few touches of the game, he gets us leveled in the game. He gets us the leveler. Oh my God, I cannot speak right now, but huge mistake there from Rennes. Gifted us possession from the resultant free kick. And in you go, the pace, the power, the composure As soon as he gets himself one-on-one with a goalkeeper, he's a special, special young man. I said coming off the bench, huge, huge pressure on the young man's shoulders. But does it really matter to him? I mean, when you've got a young player in such a good form like this, man, it's difficult to not start him in more games. I have to wait a second. I have to sort of manage his load, his oh wait a second. Oh yes, get it. I think that is Tabibu driving forward, powerful runner from midfield. And the touch there was really good to get away and get in front of the defender. And he puts us 2-1 up just like that. I was just going to say, I have to try and manage Hamed Barry's minutes, given that he's such a young player. And you don't want to burn out in his first season for us here. But what a finish from Tabibu. It's a powerful runner in midfield. That's one of the reasons I do like him. You know, when I say we don't have enough box-to-box, like really good runners, box-to-box midfielders, Tabibu is probably one of the only ones that we have. But then again, I think he's more of a number 10. And Bolo trying to get away from his man. It's Bolo again. It's the ball, is that? Oh my God. No, it's Ludovic Blasi yet again. He gets the equalizer from Rennes. What a game it's been, though. The first half was a little bit quiet. Rennes got the goal. And the shots are shot. They did shut the door from creating too many chances. But the second half has been end-to-end. We scored 2 goals in the second half, and now Rennes has got the equalizer. This is what derbies are all about, though. This is what derbies are all about. But possession once again lost. Ablaye plays in a sublime pass to Ahmed Bari, and unselfishly finds Ganogo, and it looks like that's the winner for us. 4 games to go until the end of the season. The win here is really vital. And to be honest, I would have taken the point, but to go on to get what looks like it could be a late winner here for us. Ganogo off the bench to score a goal. Hamed Bari off the bench to get a goal and an assist. What a game. The substitutions have been really, really good. And this is why it is good to use the squad. It is good to make changes when you have to. And just like that, I cannot believe we've won this game. What a derby game, though. Probably one of our best games this season. Up there with the game we had against Paris PSG in the Coupe de France, the quarterfinals of that competition. And up there with our game against, I want to say Toulouse, or not Toulouse, maybe. What a result. Yeah, it's come to my mind now. It's the game against Auxerre, the late winner as well. We won that game 3-2. Was the other exciting game that I can remember. But Hamed Bari with a man of the match performance here. Tabibu not far off. And now up next for us with 3 games to go until the end of the season. We're back in front of the home fans at the Stade de la Bourgeois. It is Marseille standing in our way here. And for me, this is our toughest game. In the last final 4 games that we had going into this episode, if we could manage to get a positive result from this game, I'm very confident we will secure the league title. Marseille are a really good side with 6 points clear of Monaco, by the way, and 3 games to go going into this one. Monaco, I'm not sure who they're facing here. I want to say Lille, but maybe Lille is their next game. I'm not quite sure. Bellaradi and Aguirre as their 2 centre-backs. They have got Amin Guiri leading the line for them. Mason Greenwood, it looks like one of the wingers playing from the right-hand side. And they've got Paixão, the Brazilian, playing from the left-hand side. And it's always difficult test against a team like Marseille. Possession-wise, they're up there as one of the best. Probably this Zerbi style of play, isn't it? But they've sort of adapted and kept hold of that even since he's left the football club. But Paixão, the number 10 with a good opportunity there, but look who was there to block that one. I think was it Doucouré, I want to say? Maybe not Doucouré, but comfortable from the corner. I thought that was going to be a lot more dangerous there. I mean, one thing we need to improve for next season certainly is our ability to defend set piece. I feel like that's something we've struggled a lot of this season, but look at the space here for the number 11, Girassi. Oh my goodness, how are we not 1-0 up? Mistake here from Marseille. When he tries to finesse the shot like that, Girassi is quite poor at it, but when he actually puts his laces through it, he can be really, really dangerous when he puts his laces through it. Maybe I have to focus on going for the power shots every time we get into those sorts of position with him, rather than trying to be cute and clever. Perry trying to go for the near post there. Marcel have had one or two really good opportunities. They're exploiting our right-hand side so well in this game. And I feel like he's not getting the fullback. Is it Gilbert that started in that position for us today? He's not getting much support from our white player, Hamed Bari, which is, it's difficult to say because he's a hard worker, by the way. That's something you don't see too much of. Hamed Bari off the ball, his movement, but we've struggled so much in this first half, man. And talking about Hamed Bari, he's come back that time to help his team. He does this so well, by the way, which is why I'm a little bit shocked to see he's not done much of it in this game, but he's been bullied off the ball there, the young man. I mean, this is one thing about young players, right? You've got moments where they're really, really good, but you've got other moments where they can be a little bit quiet and sloppy. But look at this. We have been gifted a goal here. And just like that, we're 1-0 up just before the end of the first half. Yeah, it's an absolute gift from Marseille. They've kept the ball so well in this first half, but lack of concentration there. Possession gave away to Maswan Hisse, who scored his 15th Ligue 1 goal of the season. Come on, lads. We've got how long? About 40 minutes to hang on here, and potentially could be the league done and dusted with a win here for us. But over the top, out wide to Timothy Ware, who is onside. He puts a cross in. Oh, what a goal. It's Paixão, the Brazilian, Igor Paixão, with his 10th of the season. The cross, peach of a cross. And Paixão on the volley. The goalkeeper, could he have done a little bit better there? The bounce just in front of him. Oh, we've done so well in this game, man. To give away a goal like that, don't get me wrong, decent finish. But we could have done a lot to prevent Marseille from getting into that position, even to put the cross into the box. But on the break here is the goal scorer, Paixão, driving his team forward. Support from Mason Greenwood in the box is not going to get there. Oh, the goalkeeper just about gets it cleared. Still the danger for Marseille. The shot's been blocked. And it's a corner here for the away side. Substitution, Kondogbia being replaced by Vieman, the former Atletico Madrid man, I want to say. Why does his name sound familiar? Did he play for Atletico Madrid? He definitely did, didn't he? Young prospects coming up from the academy of Atletico Madrid. I could be completely wrong though. Maybe I'm thinking about someone else. But they keep attacking from that right-hand side today, from their left-hand side. Our fullback has struggled a lot in this game, man. Amazing Greenwood with the nail in the coffin, it looks like here, with his 9th of the season. And Marseille take the lead. I said this was going to be our toughest test in our final 4 games, and it's proving to be just that right now. We have struggled for most of the game, especially this second half. We've struggled to contain their counter-attacks in this game, and 2-1 victory for the away side puts us in a little bit of a tricky position now with 2 games to go, and that is if Monaco have won their game, because we're 6 points above them with 3 games to go going into this one. It could now be 3 points above them with 2 games to go. It's a poor day at the office. We've got to put it right though in our next game. I tell you what, lads, it gets a little bit tricky now for us with 2 games to go. We're 3 points clear of Monaco. PSG are out of the equation right now. Olympique Lyonnais are out of it as well. So it's a 2-game shootout between ourselves and Monaco for who will be Ligue 1 champions this season. We've got some tough games coming up. We've got, I believe, Lens, who are 7th in our next game, which that's going to be a tricky fixture. I'm not quite sure. It's Toulouse, isn't it? Our final game of the season, who we already lost to at the start of the season as well. That was one of our worst performances this season. So hopefully a much better one. I like the fact that we've got a better goal difference right now compared to Monaco, which it allows us to lose a game potentially and still go on to win the league. But you don't want to lose a game. You want to win the last 2 games if you can. It will be really tough, but I think we can get it done. Come on, lads. Absolutely typical, isn't it? It's been a travel slip-up. Come on, man. We've got 2 games to go. Potential title-deciding games. And there have been a travel slip-up at this crucial stage of the season. Things like this cannot be happening, but we've got to try and deal with it. Lawrence are a good side. They are 7th. And typical again, 5 offers for our players right now. These are players that we wanted to sell every single one of them, or most of them at least, in the January transfer window. We received no offers, and all of a sudden, at the end of the season, we're receiving 5 offers for those players. Incredible. But let's go straight into the next one here. I hope the players are fit and ready for this game. It's another rainy condition, adding to some of the not so very good things going on for us going into this game, but I still think we can get the job done. No excuses. Come on, lads. I feel like everything that could possibly go wrong for us leading up to this game has gone wrong here. The FC gods, it feels like they don't want us to win the league. It feels like the universe are up against us right now. Travel, sleep-up, issues with transports, heading to the stadium, and offers for players that we are not, although we want to sell those players, but at this stage of the season, it's just to unsettle the players, let's be honest. But like I said, no excuses at all. A blind leads the line for us in this game. Mazwan Hisse moves to the left-hand side, and Ben Hattab starts in the right wing position. It's Lens, one of those teams. Again, another team that I'm expecting end-to-end football. On the game anyway, they're not the most comfortable side defensively. That is what I gathered from facing them earlier this season, but I'm blind. Oh, why can't he score goals like this? I keep saying he's a scorer of great goals, but he's not a goal scorer. He's not prolific at all, but when he does score, it tends to be wealthy. Ben Hattab puts across into the far post. Blind attacks that one yet again in the space of a couple of minutes without 2 clear-cut opportunities, and one of those should have at least found the corner. Tati attacks that one. It's chance galore in the opening 12 minutes of the game. How are we not in front here? We will never know. Ben Hattab on the left foot puts a cross in. The goalkeeper will gather that one. Given the amount of chances we created in that opening 12 minutes or so, it's a huge surprise to see we're not in front here. But Torven finds Saeed. Saeed 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. And the American makes a fantastic save. Chris Brady on the break here. Leroux. I've played one additional midfielder in that midfield today to give us more of a foothold of this game. And Lens, like I said, they're a team that likes to keep it end-to-end, and it's good to have a little bit of composure in midfield in games like this. So good with it, Rockets, not far away. Just kisses the far post. Oh my God. 35-minute play. It feels like one of those games where we will get all of these chances, not take them, and down the other end, Lens will have one opportunity and will take it. Mazwan Hisse, our top scorer. 15 goals this season. Can he make it 16? He got inside. Mazwan Hisse. How have we not scored in this first half? Our blind keeps it alive to Leroux. Leroux to Tabibu. And that's goals in back-to-back games for us now. Tabibu, or not back-to-back games, but 2 goals in today's episode. He's 4th of the season. I'm enjoying him a little bit more in one of those deeper positions right now. At the start of the season, we played him a lot more as a number 10, but since he's dropped deeper in his last 5 games, or 5 to 10 games, he's been so much better. Come on. Oh, that's another poor error from Lens here. They have out in possession, not being as good as I expected them to be fair, but Tabibu plays in. Mazwan Hisse, overlapping run here from Tati, who's playing in the left back position today. Oh my God, that there just sums up Oblong. That opportunity missed there, that's everything you have to know about Oblong. He's excellent in terms of scoring the goals you do not expect him to score. But the open clear-cut opportunities like that, he just keeps missing them. He could have been our top scorer this season, given the amount of chances he's made. But that's what he say again. Missing another opportunity, cleared off the line. What are we going to do to get that second goal right now? Tabibu goes for it. Goalkeeper makes another save. He's been Lance man of the match in this game. We have absolutely coached a 4-5-0 game here, and somehow it's still 1-0. But Girassi, one of the substitutes, coming on here for fresh legs. I'm so worried that Lance will go down the other end, given that it's still 1-0 here, and get the equalizer. But Girassi wins it high up the pitch. Girassi gets played in, and this is exactly what I mean. Now compare this to the Marseille game, where I tried to go for the finesse shot. It got it so wrong, but putting your laces through it, he's so much better at doing that, Girassi. That was his 6th or 7th goal of the season. But come on, one last defending to do here. A goal will only be a consolidation one for Lons, but we would like to keep the clean sheet. Our Ziem, excellent defending. He gets it away, and we will keep the clean sheet. Chris Brady will keep a clean sheet in this game. And it could well be title decider. Have we actually won the league? Yes, we have won the league. The commentators have just said we have won the league. I was about to say it could be title deciding game going into our next one. But we don't need that one more game. We have done it here with one game to go. What a moment. What a moment though, 26 games, 26 long years, and finally champions of League R again, relegated in real life, champions on FC26. Who would have thought that was possible going into this season, man? It is all down to Lille picking up a point away from home against Monaco, and that means it is not going into the final day of the season. We are Ligue R champions after 26 years of waiting. Absolutely astonishing achievement this season. And considering how the season started, our first 10 games or so, it looked like we were genuine contenders to go down this season. We lost so many games, we drew so many games, and somehow we find ourselves in a position where we are champions come the end of the season. It just goes to show how poor it's been this season. We've got one more game to go against Toulouse for 69 points after 33 games played. That's a poor return. 6 draws and 6 defeats this season, and yet we're top of the league. PSG have had a really poor season. 8 draws, 8 defeats for them. So is Monaco, 10 draws, 5 defeats, and no one has had an outstanding season. And we have complete advantage of the fact that everyone has had a poor season. We've got one more game to complete the league season, and then in the next episode, we have got the Coupe de France finals against Olympique Lyonnais. We're gonna rest players for this game, depending on how many days of rest between this game and our finals against, we've got a good week, so there's no need to rest players. We're going to play our strongest starting 11. We want to pick up as many points as possible this season. And it's one final game to end our season. It's one final game to end our League R campaign here. What a season we've had. It's one of those nothing games that you still want to win. I mean, it's front of the home fans. It's the final day of the season. We will be lifting the trophy come the end of this game as well. It will be nice to do it in style, score a few goals in front of the home fans. And as a matter of fact, we want to beat Toulouse. We lost to them earlier on this season. One of our most disappointing performances this season till date, I've got to say. We took the lead a couple of times in that game, but allowed them to put 4 past us. The first leg of this fixture, so we have to be much better here. Of course, Mazwan Hisse with an opportunity, still an opportunity to win the Golden Boot. That's a poor tackle there on Le Penant, who looks like I thought he'd picked up an injury there for a second, but he looks fine. But poor tackle. I'm surprised the referee did not pull that one back for a free kick. But Toulouse on the attack here, Emerson driving forward, tries to play in his strike partner there, but excellently defended. I think whilst we're playing this game, all my focus right now, to be honest, as much as I want to win this game, it's the next one up against Olympique Lyonnais in that Coupe de France finals. Nantes he's had some poor tackles against him. It looks like he's injured currently, played in one-on-one with the goalkeeper, Mazwan Hissai, but it looks like he's way offside. Probably the most exciting thing that's happened in this game so far, 32 minutes into it. It's been quite boring, no surprise, both teams, not much to play for here. I mean, I'm just worried about that Lepenon's injury right now. It looks like a knock. The fact that he can still carry on as normal, it's not slowed down or anything, but given the fact that there's a cup finals ahead of us here, to lose a key player like that going into a game against, I know it's the end of the season, he's got time to recover for next season, but nonetheless, we will like him fit and ready for that game against Lyon. As we can see the first one here, I see Emerson with a goal, cheeky little ding past the goalkeeper. It's a good goal for them, it's a really good goal, but at the same time, it's poor defending. That could have been prevented, but when he finds himself one-on-one, never in doubt. I'm really worried about that Lepenon's injury. We're going to try and take him out now at the end and at the next opportunity that we get. But excellently done. Lepenon driving us forward. He's still got the ability to do this, even though he's currently injured. As when he say just overran that one straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. If we do lose this game, there will be the second team this season to have won back-to-back games against us. PSG is still the only team that has won home and away against us this season. Toulouse could be that second team if we don't get something out of this one. I mean, they are a good side. They're a good side. They do a lot of things nice. They defend quite well as well. But a blind pace, power, strength, getting away from his man here. We just need Mazwan Hissai to make the run. He makes the run, and that's so easy. On a counter-attacking opportunity, it's all about a blind there with his strength, with his pace to get away, his willingness to want to get away from his man as well. Once he plays in Mazwan Hissai, it was never in doubt. He's missed one or two decent opportunities in this game, to be fair, Mazwan Hissai. But not this time, though. We get the equalizer. We could still go on to win this one, you know. The likes of Ganogo coming on here. The likes of Mercado coming on as well. In that left-back position, Mercado, but out wide in possession now. Ganogo, the substitutes combining there. Ben Hattab, but what a tackle. What a big tackle coming on there to prevent Toulouse from going 2-1 down, but we're putting the pressure on them in this final 10 minutes or so. If any team will get that second goal, it's looking like it could be ourselves, Kirose. That was the chance, and that was the moment to seal the victory in our final game for us. This looks like it will go on to be a point shared. I mean, it is a point shared. There was no significance to this game whatsoever for both teams. It would have been nice to get the win for our final game of the season in front of the home fans, to give them something to be excited about. But we all came to see the trophy celebration here, wasn't we? That's what we came to see. The trophy celebration, and we will see that moment here. 26 years, man. Nantes are finally Ligue 1 champions again, and we could well go on to make it a double if we can win the game against Marseille in the Coupe de France final. I do like the Ligue 1 trophy though. It looks really nice there, as our veteran goalkeeper Lopez with the captain's armband. He's our captain for this season. He lifts the trophy with the rest of the team. This is a moment that they will remember for a long time. I'm not quite sure whether I want to do season 2 just yet. The fact that FC 27 is round the corner, I'm not sure if I want to do season 2 just yet, but we will decide after the finals against Olympique Lyonnais, Lebanon's man of the match in this game. Given the fact that he picked up an injury so early, he did quite well. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think about the Ligue 1 season till this moment, and I will see you all in the next one.